Hey guys, thank you so much for coming back. My name is Carmen. I am the owner of A Side of Crunchy, and today we're going to be talking about great tips to keep you warm this holiday season. So, I actually wrote a blog and I'm going to link it below because it has some great tips, but I wanted to also make a video to kind of go with it. And if you're on the run and can't quite read it, you could definitely watch the video and get the same basic information. So, there's actually three important rules you need to remember when keeping warm or when trying to keep warm is always to cover your head, your hands, and your feet. If those three things are warm, then more than likely you will be warm and you will not be shivering like I tend to do when I'm out. So I was given this cool little beanie, don't mind the after beanie here, um, and it's so thick but still not to the point where my head is wishing I didn't have a beanie on. It definitely keeps my head cold. I tend to fold it up, but you don't have to. But I just don't like this, so if I fold it, then I can put it down a little bit more and cover my ears as well. So it works. So definitely keeping your head warm is going to be really important this winter season. For my hands, I tend not to wear gloves because I'm unbuckling and buckling kids, trying to get on my phone if I need directions somewhere. So having my hands in gloves doesn't happen very often. I'll tend to put them in my sleeves like this or stick them in my pocket. Now that the baby is 3 months and we're baby wearing, I'll put my hands in between me and him, and both of our body heats tend to keep us warm. So remember to keep your hands warm. Also keep them moisturized. Remember that this cold season tends to make our hands dry, and we may start to see cracking if you're not keeping them moisturized. So any good lotion or even a coconut oil would be just fine. The last thing is your feet. I'm not going to stick my feet in the air for you, but some good socks. Because we deal a lot of, not with snow here in Tennessee, but we have a lot of ice because of the change of temperature and how much it fluctuates. I tend to wear boots, rain boots, just boots to keep me from slipping and sliding. Even more so when you're holding on to kids, you do not want to be falling. You're going to take them down with you. So any good boot sock, there's even some that you can find, and they're linked in the blog, so I'll link them below as well, that have like a decorative feel to them, so they poke out of the top of your boot, so you can accessorize your boots and just dress them up a little bit. But any good thick socks you can find and keep warm. So those are the three important rules for trying to keep warm. Of course, layers depending on the temperature. Here it's in the 20s today. So my daughter was trying to leave the house in like this little amount of clothing, not realizing how cold it was outside. So we had her change and get into weather appropriate clothing, which is obviously important. And then for any moms who are still dealing with kids in car seats, please, please, please remember, do not wear coats in this car seat. It's not safe. It makes the car seat have to extend the straps, and it does not protect them the same way. You don't need to protect the coat. You need to protect the baby. So I'll make a video about buckling a baby in the car seat. We have convertible car seats for our kids because we did not want to have to change out car seats. And I'll make a video about getting them into the car seat. My almost 3-year-old, she'll be 3 next month, is still rear facing, and then we have obviously the 3-month-old rear facing as well. But please, no coats in car seats. It's very scary, very dangerous, and not a good idea. So I'll be posting some links below. Please subscribe to the channel. I promise I'll get better at this, but I'm just getting started, so bear with the little kinks and the stopping and random staring and trying to think of how I want to say stuff, but I want to keep this genuine and definitely something that you can relate to. So if you have any questions, comments, drop them below. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day.